It's the time to get down.
All right, you guys, we don't know what's happening.
That's just a video glitch, man. You know how it is.
I'm suspicious.
No,
I'm
no.
suspicious of everything.
You're paranoid.
I'm suspicious of everything.
No.
They're coming after you on all ends.
Nah, that's just a glitch. You know how it is.
Oh, man.
You know, suspensions only mean one thing, that they want to make an example maker. You know, they got a department called the example makers. We set some rules, and then we violate our rules to make you an example.
Well, if you go to the PackStereo.tv landing page and all over the site, you'll find links to the page that actually explains the current issue that's occurring at PackStereo TV and the shutdown. Let me give you a summary. As you know, we've been using clips from news organizations, music clips, as we integrate our broadcasts. Again, none of this for any charge at all. And actually, we are Amazon affiliates, and we actually sell products by most of these people. We have over 1,900 video clips on YouTube, and out of that 1,900 video clips, we've had less than 1% of any kind of an issue. But because of this, and because of the recent, I think it was the clip that we did. We're not sure exactly what clip, because
Right.
actually you don't get to know.
Right.
Totally, you get to know which ones are the offenders, but there are a lot of offenders. But there's the ones they shut you down for.
Right.
Well, we received a notice from YouTube on Thursday, February 17th, and you can go take a look. And we were told that we needed to respond, and they said essentially, we have received 3 notifications alleging copyright infringement in one of your postings. Consequently, your account is subject to termination. Your ability to post new videos has been suspended. Your access to your account will be completely disabled unless we receive from you a valid counter notification disputing at least one of the claims by February 24th, 2010, which would be today. As of yesterday, 4:30 p.m., it was already shut down. So we're not sure if it really was that we had to have the response in. The response was sent in and by email, and that was also sent by fax. And we received all that and responses that show that they were received prior to the takedown notice. However, there was a takedown notice. So we've listed, we wanted you to know about this and also to respond. Now, let me tell you who's affected, because this is what really makes it kind of interesting. We had 1,900 video clips up there. The largest assortment of video clips on Gerald Busby in terms of his memorial recently. We had the full Tina Marie concert, high def, full-length concert. All of those things, as of yesterday, were absent. So those of you who have videos that we've covered, those of you who've been featured in our videos, you will find all of those videos removed from YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, now, you won't even find the pack. If you search on YouTube for the Pack Stereo account, it'll say the account has been suspended. Now, I want to tell you, because of the way we syndicate our videos, if you search on Google, you'll find our videos all over the place, including Blip TV. But we wanted you to know that. And so, and also for you to have a chance to read our response. You can read our full response as it was sent, both by fax and by email on the site, listing our concerns, our objections regarding this event, this incident. So
the chat room, I have folks in the chat room saying that, yeah, they took down some of the things that some of the viewers, when they built their own television channels or their own, created their own presences on YouTube, because they were linked to us, or they may have downloaded or taken some of our content and put it on their channels, it's also affected them as well.
Well, and just to show you, additionally, it also shut down the Mario Hemsley account.
Oh, wow.
I had a Mario Hemsley account that I was just using for this morning with absolutely nothing to do with any of that, and found that this morning also suspended. So it looks like they're also attempting to suspend additional things. Okay. Now let me tell you something. In part of the document I sent them, there's been recent meetings and recent conferences and all this. We're a member of the Electronic Frontier Foundation, and as it turns out, Universal Music Group has been accused of bullying previously. In fact, they've actually wanted content removed whether or not it had any fair use. They even admitted in court almost that they were not even considering fair use at all for anything. They just was removing it. So as part of this, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, in a review that included support by the ACLU of Northern California, Harvard Law School, the American University Centers for Social Media, all of them agreed, and we have links up there as to what the policies. All of them said, for one, that you really should not. There's no other accounts should be penalized. And they basically call that minimalization. They basically said that, for example, and I quote, automated blocks should not result in the removal of other videos posted by the same user, example, as a result of account cancellation. So everything that is being handled is more than excessive, it seems to be. That's our issue. We think that this is a robot issue. We're confident it's not just a YouTube issue. It can be, because this would represent an extremely punitive response to someone who's a member of the YouTube Partner Program. Over 1,900 video clips, 1,300 subscribers, with videos of all this importance, with people like Jesse Jackson, Tavis Smiley, Tina Marie, people from all walks of life, to be handled in this way, and to have our site shut down prior to the deadline for even receiving our response. We were told to have a response in by the end of today. Our site was shut down at YouTube yesterday. So all of these things, we're going to really be trying to get people involved in a campaign to instant message, email, contact YouTube. Those of you who like Create Your Label, not at YouTube, you can still again find most of the episodes at Blip TV, and by the weekend at Paxterra.tv we'll have the new integration fully established. Okay, but I just wanted to let everybody know because it's a big deal. And Mac McAllister has been helping us. Thank you, Mac. And again, we have notices out to some of our friends just to put pressure to let YouTube take a look. We're sure and confident that this is an issue such as that. So we're waiting to hear back from them. We're hoping, even though finding the other accounts this morning shut down was a little bit concerning.
Yeah, we're gonna get clannish.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Vic?
Picket signs.
Yeah. Look,
Let's do donuts up in front of Universal's
hey, look,
in the car
you crazy.
on the lawn.
See, you're already too black, too strong.
Well,
Under Universal.
That's unbelievable.
Drive. Universal Studios.
Hey, look, I have my own opinion is that I think they also know that we have the right to claim how much resource and support do you have to position your fair argument. So because the bullying is the tactic of saying, let's go check their resource base. Let's see what's happening, how far they can take us to the mat on this. It's like what we always say. The bottom line is, if you can afford to do this, bring it on. And I think that's just, to me, just their position, because they've already obviously set up the widgets and the robots to have what they call in the best interest of those who are paying, such as, of course, Universal. So, I think it's the process. You have to go through it.
You think Universal's paying?
I think Universal's
definitely. Just have clout.
No. I think Universal's definitely. If YouTube is siding with him for what? Just the position of saying that you're a nice corporation and that's it? The base of YouTube's content comes from independent providers of video. The base does not come from the corporate area where they're making money. They can't tie in. They're forcing their hand on this. So to me, it's where your butter is, where your bread is buttered at. It's to me, it's the same thing. I go, and Mario, we talk about this all the time. I say sometimes you have to show value in different ways because they're going to go this direction.
Well, it has to be this because let me tell you, it's part of the document we sent to YouTube. And remember, you can take a look at this by going to the site. We indicated, and this is a document from the Electronic Frontier Foundation. I told you who signed off on this document, okay? And the document pointed out to YouTube that they are at no legal risk.
That's right.
For being sued for this. They basically were saying there is no reason for the content providers to be hard-handed. They're basically saying you don't have to shut people down because you're at no legal risk because you're in an area where you have protection. Okay, so they don't. So also the recommendations were that you didn't close accounts. When they take down videos like Tina Marie, who we have a relationship with, and videos that include Jesse Jackson, Tavis Smiley, those kinds of things. Those videos have absolutely nothing to do. And the recommendations have said because of the bullying practices that go on, because of how this is attempting actually to slow the growth of the internet.